Hey everybody, it's Jimmy here with the CLT Life, and today I'm in downtown Waxhaw, North Carolina at Mary O'Neill's Irish Pub. We're going to go inside and we're going to talk to Lee McShane. He's going to tell us all about how the business got started, some of their specials, and some of the events that they sponsor in the area. So let's go on inside and take a look. I'm sitting here today with Lee McShane at Mary O'Neill's Irish Pub in Waxhaw, North Carolina. And Lee, cheers.
Jimmy, cheers.
What are we drinking today? Mine's a white zombie. What do you got there?
I'm drinking a Magners Irish cider. Something nice and light for the sunshiny days.
So we're at Mary O'Neill's Irish Pub. Tell us a little bit about the business, how you came up with the concept. Obviously you're Irish, but how you came up with the concept of an Irish pub and why Waxhaw?
Myself and business partners Dennis McDonough, Kieran Farley had been looking to do something for a little while, and we were looking to do something sort of further out from the city that kind of felt a little more homely. Dennis used to bring his daughter, she was an early, toddler, to the Waxhaw Creamery ice cream store across the street. He told us to come down and check out Waxhaw, lovely place, and we came down and checked it out, and this building happened to be available for lease. It took us about 6 months from getting the key to getting the doors open, so it's a labour of love, but so far so good, all worth it. Yeah.
Well, I remember when all the right fitting was happening inside the building to get the bar on the one side and the restaurant on the other.
Yeah.
And then this beautiful patio came along, a year or two after that?
And we have a pretty good relationship with the barbershop and the insurance store next door. So I went in and chatted to Joe Rogers at the insurance store and said, hey, you got a little strip of grass back there. Seems to be the only thing you do to it is cut it. That was probably about 9-10 months work to get it from ground concept to creation.
So you talked about being next to the big gravel lot underneath the water tower in Waxhaw.
Yeah.
There's been some awesome events. One that we participated in together, which is the Pups and Pints event.
Yes.
Which I'm excited to share is coming back this September. But also you throw the biggest St. Patty's Day party in all of Waxhaw, possibly in all of Union County.
That is probably about 4 months work from when we first start talking to bands, just trying to sign contracts, getting marquees, tents, beer vendors, food vendors. A lot of work goes in behind the scenes, but when you're everything flicks together at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and people start pouring in, it's unbelievable. It's good fun. It's good to be around it. And then nighttime when it gets dark and the whole tent glows up green, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun, and people at Waxhaw seem to really enjoy it. They were a little annoyed the past year that we weren't able to have it, but we'll come back bigger and better next year.
Well, I think the town of Waxhaw, the people who live here, and then people who come to visit, just love the events that are put on, whether it's by the town or whether it's by local businesses, or oftentimes, it's collaborating between the two.
And we're working with the town a little bit right now to see if we can't do something towards the end of the summer to try and promote the downtown area.
Tell us a little bit about what sets Mary O'Neill's apart from not only the other restaurants here in Waxhaw, but from other Irish pubs.
We got a good menu. We sat down and we developed that over the course of 6 months as we were building this place. We are the only Irish pub restaurant in the area, so it's that kind of works in our favour. Their closest competition may be a good few miles away. So when it comes to Irish food, we're the only guys around for right now. Our menu, we didn't want to go too hardcore Irish. We could go real hardcore Irish and then you lose half the people because everyone thinks, hey, that's real hearty, heavy food, especially when you're sitting around on a day like this. Some of those things you don't want to be eating. So we talk about having a southern twist on a lot of things.
You have a BLT, but it's an Irish version.
It's an RLT. We use a rasher style Irish bacon instead of the normal American style bacon. So it's a little thicker, a little fattier.
One of the other things I really love is the Reuben bites or Reuben rolls.
The Reuben rolls, and we had a little bit of waste, a little bit of things, bits and pieces left over, and it seemed like an awful shame to be throwing these bits in the trash. So we were like, what can we do with these? So make a little appetizer out of them, and that has grown legs so fast that we've now had to cook corned beef just to make those.
So Lee, tell me, I've been sitting here noticing this race car.
It's the hood.
The hood?
Yeah,
The hood,
yeah.
Tell me about that a little bit.
One of our good customers who comes in, Kevin Buckley, came in. His son Finn is, I don't want to say NASCAR driver because he is only a kid, so it's Bandaroo. They came along and said, hey, do you want to sponsor Irish Rebel Racing is the name of the car. So Ed said, yeah, do you want to come and sponsor it? We'll put your logo on the hood. I'm a little bit of a NASCAR nut. So yeah, we said, we'd go ahead and sponsor him for a season or two, and it's kind of taken off, and he's progressing, and it's always nice to, help out local business, help out a little kid who's doing some good things on the track.
The name, Mary O'Neill's, funny story, it's my wife's grandmother is named Mary O'Neill, and I think, is it your grandmother's name?
Yeah, I remember you told me that, and I was just like, oh God, I think you might be the second or third person the second or third person to tell me that, and I was like, oh, I thought it was a pretty unique name, especially to call a restaurant after my own grandmother. Good strong Irish name, good strong Irish woman. And then it comes along, there's yourself, and there is actually 2 or 3 other people that come in here, and they're either their grandparents or great grandparents' name is Mary O'Neill too. So it's good. It's nice to have a little connection with people too.
Why is it so important for people to support local businesses?
These places are unique. A lot of people who come in through the door, whether it's here or an antique store, they put a lot of work in behind the scenes that you don't see. So the only thing you see is the smiley face as you walk in the door. You're not seeing the work that goes behind the scenes. They hire local, they're buying in local, so they're trying to keep the local economy floating and moving along. Just for that one small reason, it's always good to support local, buy local. It just helps the economy, helps the town build, helps the town grow, and the more we can keep not things in Waxhaw, but just make it bigger, make it better.
Oh yeah, and one of the things I found, whether it's Waxhaw or any of the other small towns or communities in and around the Charlotte area, is those businesses are really what give that local area its character. I love how the different businesses are, obviously you're competing for seats and chairs and people coming in, but you all seem to support one another, because if people are coming to Waxhaw, they're going to come, they're going to check this place out, they're going to go to a Maxwell's, they're going to go to different restaurants, and the more options that people have, the more people are going to come and support your business.
Good competition is good for business.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're bringing in a concept that's, and I'm not meaning to be blowing myself up, but something that's as good as what we've built and what we've got going on. Maxwell's have been doing their thing for, I think, nearly 10 years now, and you can see that they're doing it really well. I hope that the fact that we're here and we're doing something good, that they're getting business off from what we're doing. I know for a fact that there's people that came to the tap house, didn't even know we existed. So, and there's people that come here, didn't even know the tap house existed. So it was always good. Everyone grows, and everyone grows, everyone rises, everyone benefits. And like I said, that's good for the town. It's good for again, something like putting on, I don't want to go back to it, but I know it's an event that's coming up, going back to Pups and Pints. Yeah. I know Tap House have done a few events for you, we've done a few events for you, other local businesses have done a few events, so when you do a bigger event, if you can pocket, the marketing from all those places, an event like that should generate some massive income and people going to it.
Where are you located, and also how can people keep up with you on social media?
We have 2 spots to find us, well, 3 spots to find us. One is our website. It's simply just www.maryoneills.com.
2 L's up there too. Yeah.
2 L's, please 2 L's. If you only put one L in, you won't find us. On Instagram, it's simply just @MaryO'Neills, and on Facebook, it's Mary O'Neill's Waxhaw.
Thank you so much for taking some time.
Thank you, Jimmy.
And on behalf of TriW News, we want to give you a $150 voucher.
Well, thank you very much.
For future advertising in TriW News, so you can get the word out about Mary O'Neill's.
Again, always good to support local. And if you can, parkbench.com/Mary O'Neill's, leave us a review. Leaving a review, you'll get a coupon for a free appetizer. You can use it in Mary O'Neill's for the next 90 days.
And we'll put that on parkbench.com/Waxhaw as well.
Cheers.